Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic Zero. We're playing Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I love gold. So, yeah, it's been a little while since I've gotten the Hyaku Shiki, and honestly, I've been getting my ass handed to me because this thing's pretty damn hard to use, but I think I finally have it figured out. So, the Hyaku Shiki has space affinity, and, normally that doesn't matter too much of a big deal, but since the Shiki is actually sort of squishy for a 550 cost suit, and pretty much its main defense is its mobility and positioning, and I find that on the ground it just doesn't have enough of an advantage to stay alive. But in space, the mobility advantage is actually pretty good, and especially on this map, because it's close quarters, so you don't have to spend a lot of time closing distance, and all the verticality in the cover gives you a lot of ability to just pick the targets that you want. You don't have to worry about too many people focusing fire on you, and you can position around to find the ideal target for yourself. Now, just keep in mind, the beginning of this match is a little rough. The players on the enemy team are pretty good individually, but I think as a team, they may not be working as well together as they can be. And yeah, I'm having some trouble with this Fulvernian. He is blocking all of my attacks with his shield, but I just nailed him in his Fulvernian, so there he goes. And I have finally, just finally found my ideal target, a GPO-4, but I promptly got shot in the back by that Xeong. Alright, and since the Shiki has such a long respawn time, I'm just gonna go across and capture the enemy spawn point here like a jerk. And this is surprisingly easy to do and is very effective on this map. Okay, so I normally don't like to use the beam rifle, but I will say that it is the most effective way to use the Shiki, and on this map I kind of don't recommend using the clay bazooka shrapnel, because you really need stopping power when you're in this close quarters. You will see me missing my beam rifle shots a lot because I'm using turn parts on the Shiki, and that makes it turn crazy fast. Okay, I just denied that pilot from capturing the spawn point back. Okay, so yeah, since I have really high turn speed on this, there's you're gonna notice me missing a lot of shots by overcorrecting, because the Shiki turns just crazy fast, and I obviously could just take off the turn parts to have an easier time landing beam rifle shots, but the reason why I have the turn parts on is it's, well, A, it's for defensive reasons. I can turn around to address people faster, and I cannot see for shit right now. Wow, that turned out kind of badly. Anyway, so yeah, I have turn parts on so I can basically make really good use of cover. I can go around cover and just circle around people really fast. And then when I'm dealing with multiple opponents, I can turn around to address them fairly quickly. Okay, so that GPO-4 is in a lot of trouble because it's just me and him. Yeah, he's got no help here. I've actually never fought a GPO-4 in close range like this before, so I didn't know they had instantaneous stun. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he went for a tackle right there, because I didn't have my beam saber out. Yeah, he was not in any danger of me slashing him, but yeah, he got himself countered, and that resulted in a pretty horrible death. Yeah, and you will have to remember that in space, I think the down state for counters is a little longer than normal. Yeah, so I did manage to get both a beam rifle shot and a beam saber slash on him. Okay, so I apologize, and just in case that kind of looked like a kill steal. Alright, so my team took control of this area. We're gonna rush over to where the enemy team captured our spawn point, and I'm gonna do my best to support our allies over here. Okay, we kind of caught this Xeong off guard, like he was advanced with his team but suddenly got surrounded, so yeah, I feel bad for that guy. Okay, let's advance. Yeah, they definitely captured B. There's the GPO-4 again. He is in a lot of trouble because He is now fighting in close range with 2 Hyaku Shikis. Oh my god. That is the worst situation possible. Okay, so... okay, so he didn't take damage because he had actually managed to tackle through that. But yeah, I finished him off. Yeah, sorry if I'm kind of accidentally hitting the other Shiki. Like, that's not on purpose. Okay, here is the enemy team Shiki. I normally don't use a lot of downswings, but I used it here to keep him from using a dodge roll. Yeah, that's pretty much the primary reason you want to use downswings is to prevent the enemy from responding defensively. Okay, caught the Zephyranthes in the back. Okay, let's see. Do we have an ideal target here? There's the Zeong. That looks like the GPO4. And I am technically outnumbered right here, but I'm just playing Ring Around the Rosie. It's pretty easy since I'm so fast. Okay, I missed that shot really stupidly. And I could have shot the Zeong there, but the fact that I'm probably not going to do a lot of damage to him, I'm just going to pick somebody else to attack. And I totally fucked up my downswing. Whoops. Yeah, so I'd much rather attack this Shiki since I can do okay damage to him. Keep in mind, I don't have the spec for melee damage. I kind of stupidly have it spec for range damage, even though I'm not using the clay bazooka anymore. I probably should switch it around since, like, I'm basically using this rifle to set up for saber attacks. Yeah, I totally forgot to think about that. Whoops. Okay, so I got knocked down by the GPO-1. Okay, got their Galbaldi. Oh shit, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, we're gonna dodge roll back behind cover. Okay, and here I'm making use of my mobility and turn speed to make use of cover right here. Yeah, so we're about even in number right here, but my team's not really focusing fire very well, so I have to be very careful. Okay, here's the GPO4. I think I can do a lot of damage to him. And, oh, damn. And we did hurt him pretty good, but, oh, yeah, I got shot in the back. Okay, so, yeah, there's time. Man, that match was crazy. Yeah, pretty much someone was getting murdered or exploded the entire time. Okay, so it looks like we took the match. It's 12,000 to 9,000, so, like, for this cost range, that's not that big of a difference, but yeah, my team did really well, even though I think we technically had a type disadvantage. So I did highest damage and got the highest score. I praised the GPO4 since he was a good player, and then I praised the Zeong because honestly he did a good job of kicking my ass. Yeah, so like, I don't know, the Shiki takes a lot of practice and I don't know, like it needs good situations. And yo, finally got the level 3 Gatling for the Gigan. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, that's it for my thoughts on the Hyaku Shiki. A very complicated and challenging suit to use, but definitely very fun once you get the hang of it. So like, hopefully you guys are having a good time with it. Otherwise, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the match, and we'll see you next time.